Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. Trey Turner with a chance now. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to short. Win. Turner is out. Bryce Harper to the plate.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Double-barreled action. In the bullpen, Kyle Leahy up and loosening in the pen. Number 35 getting cranked up as well. Popped up. Win. Nabs it, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Masyn Winn. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and James Kingsley says he won around.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, he made pretty quick work of them right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And that's through there for a strike. The Phils leading by 3, last half of inning number 5.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to third. Hey, and it gets by him. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Nootbaar leads off first with 1 away. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the catcher, Brendan Donovan, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Turner. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Gray back to work. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a man at first. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero. The southpaw is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Outside corner, got him looking. Now batting Max Kepler. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
On the ground, 2 ball. Burleson over to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. Back here at Busch Stadium. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Cards finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. There's a reason they include runners left on base in the box score. It matters a ton, and we're seeing the impact of that again today. They've had a lot of opportunities to score without much success.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
So up next, Pedro Pages. That one close, ruled a ball.
1 ball.
And that is ball 1. Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Just missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Burleson off of first with 2 away. The other way. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Slides, but it gets by him.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Marsh at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Scott on the move. And there's one down. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand. He's 2 for 2. High High fly ball out towards left center. Nootbaar on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Fastball right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. Bottom of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Fought off foul. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Popped up left side. Marchand. He's got it. And there's 1 down. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. That misses, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The Redbirds trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one out to right. Castellanos makes the catch. Out number 2. And first offering is fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Turner in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Jojo Romero, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 35 also getting ready. 1 up, 1 down. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line of the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Carlos Hernandez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Stott over to first in time. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2.
Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And misses inside. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 35.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Castellanos, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That's to third. Arenado to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. He's already homered here in this one. And there's the strike.
Ooh, Baez.
No ball.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
To the right side. Burleson takes it to the bag. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Reaching for it, makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Pedro Pages. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Hernandez, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Foul ball, still 0-2.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. Scott, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings through that.
0-2.
Stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So Jay-Z, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Scott at first, 1 gone. Next offering is downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, you're going to have to give in. elevate his pitches and get back into this at bat.
Here's a 3-0.
Hey!
That clips the corner.
Careful.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside ball 4, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Strahm.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 3-1. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
0-1.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. High fly ball, right field. Castellanos brings it in, and there's 2 away. One out left for the Cardinals, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that
Welcome to those just tuning in. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and we've got no outs in the second. That to right. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Sasaki, 23 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman, and Castellanos is out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one missed.
That's off the plate.
And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Runner at first with 2 away. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Pickoff throw. Marsh back in on a dive. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
ball.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next
Ball,
pitch, a
that's
slider
outside.
that misses outside. Good eye in that spot.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball four,
that's
two
ball
aboard. First and second, 2 outs. And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler drove in both of their runs last night. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And ball one. March
1-1.
on second. Real Muto on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Close
That's a
one.
ball.
Doesn't get the call. And the count is even 2-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In there at the knees. 0-1. Now Freeman drives one deep to right. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And downstairs.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
That one finds the zone. And the count 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. March hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Dodgers go down quietly. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Sasaki back to work. And there's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Softly hit to third, and that's foul. And here it comes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Got him. That K is his third of the game. This is Bryson Stott. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out, base is empty. Towards first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He'll do it himself, and that quickly 2 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. And first offering is fouled off. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And that one fouled off. Got it. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Late on that fastball. A little bit high, maybe. And the count 1-2. 4th inning underway, no score. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. Rips that one to right. Castellanos pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And that one wrapped foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball still 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 4th, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Edman in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. And here comes Alec Bohm. Flied to right his first time. Heading down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one the other way, and foul ball. The 0-2. Hit in the air, center field. Edman going after it. 2 away. So digging in, Nick Castellanos. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball popped up. Freeman makes the grab. And that is that. Phillies.
I travel by car, town to town, city to city, trying to reach the people.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runner takes off. Line drive, that's a base hit. Pages on his way to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Freeman in the box now, takes strike 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain. Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and
strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Upstairs.
Nope, that's the ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The throw is wild and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Kepler at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Swings and misses. And the count
One ball,
1 and
one strike.
1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Trey Turner now. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it drops in. To third. Tag. Got it. But one run scores and we have a tie ball game. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 2 in this one. Strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Lifted in the air out to left. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now Weston Wilson. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Muncy digs in. That's to third. Boom. Throws on to first. They get the out on Muncy. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a foul ball. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. That's his 9th strikeout so far. The batter now will be Will Smith. And it's fouled away. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well and the rest of the infield. Start to puddle up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And next for L.A., Andy Pages. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Back up the... Oh, that got him. The throw is still in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And here is Kyle Schwarber. Sasaki back to work. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Headed towards the corner. Pages flashes the leather on the running catch. So up next, Nick Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Ball one.
That one outside. And now it's even 1-1. Inside just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to short. Bats up with it. Slings it across. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Marsh makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. To third. And it's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That one just missing inside. And it's 2-2. He goes down looking. Here's Mookie now. 1 for 3. There's a strike. And that's downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. They don't come much closer. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lake Trinan. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's JT Realmuto. A walk, and he's also single. Throw over to first.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Heading for the plate. The relay throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've gotten the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Kepler getting ready to hit. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Heading for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Trey Turner. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edman in position. And it's caught for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. And a foul ball.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Just
Ball.
missed. Not
Three
close
balls,
with that
one strike.
one. Now 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Two. And that one hammered. And it run hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches.
New pitcher now, Alex Vesia.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. Just missed.
Ball one, no
Offense
strike.
exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Now 1-1. Meanwhile,
1-1.
activity in the bullpen. Anthony Banda, the left-hander, up and throwing. Yates, the right-hander, also getting loose. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman sizing this one up, and that is that. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to begin the 8th. And now it's Mookie Betts. Ball one, no strikes. Alvarado in his 8th season, 29 years old. That gets by him.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for 2.
0-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. Stays alive. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat. Here's Muncy to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. Struck him out looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
2 outs. Slice down the right side. That's too low. And the count is 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So the Dodgers leave. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Up the middle, Rojas sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now, Brandon Marsh. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses.
1-0. Ball 2. 2-0.
And
Ball,
another
that's out.
ball. Ground ball right side,
Foul.
and it goes just foul. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
It might be
0-1's the
time to
count.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss as he was late that
No
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Smith gathers, throws
He's out.
in time. The 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time through 8 full. Back here in Philadelphia. Right through there for a strike. And it's even up. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. Touches down. That's a hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
In the air, left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies even this series up at a game apiece.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-1 is your final.
It's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rain. Gone end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was the son. I've been a man without a plan. Just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now let me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces.